Hello and welcome to our 5th edition of StreetWise. I'm standing here at the Grove at Williamson Place with Marshall Campbell. Hi Marshall.
How are you?
So Marshall, can you tell us a little bit about what the Grove is all about?
Sure, thank you. And first of all, welcome to the virtual Grove. So we've been in business for about 2 years. We host weddings, corporate events, birthday parties, pretty much any type of event you want to hold. So we're standing right now in the main barn, which is kind of the big centerpiece for weddings that we do. Most of our receptions occur in here. We have about 4,800 square feet of space. We can seat up to 400. For weddings, we try to stick to about 250 just because of the stuff that comes with weddings, like cake tables and buffets and DJs and dance floors and bars and all that stuff. All the lighting that you see in here is included, including the cafe lights, as well as the Grove sign behind us. And we do have indoor bathrooms, 3 stalls per side, including a handicap stall. Plus, as Kelly alluded to earlier, we do have air conditioning. So we're completely climate controlled, both heat and cool. So no matter the time of year, we can make it 70 degrees for you. So right now we're standing in one of the areas that you get when you rent the Grove, which is the actual Grove. So it's a grove of old pecan trees, a great place for an outdoor wedding. As you can see right now, you've got a little bit of shade. As the sun starts to go down in the afternoon, the sun sets actually behind the main barn, so it really creates a nice look. A lot of our brides will choose to get married in front of the pecan tree that's dead ahead. It's the third oldest tree in the county. It's an old pecan tree. You can set up a trellis, you can set up any kind of gable if you want to, and then actually bring the chairs that we provide out there for the ceremony, and then carry them back in for the reception.
Excellent. Well, this place is so stunning. So one of the many areas that they have here for you to go ahead and get married. All right, so we're here in another one of their venue locations. Can you tell us a little bit about this one?
Sure, this one's called the Loafing Barn. So it's got a couple of different purposes. Number one, it's a fallback position. If you decide to get married outside and heaven forbid it rains on your wedding day and you still want to do an outdoor wedding, you can get married under here, under cover, so that you don't have to worry about getting rained on, but you're still outside and you're separate from the reception space. Okay. The good thing about this area is all of the music and the AV and the wireless mics that you use in the main barn also work out here.
So when you rent here, do you rent in each space individually, or do you kind of get free reign?
Well, you get free reign of the main barn, the Loafing Barn, the Grove, and then what we'll look at next, which is the Bridal Palace. So that all comes as a package deal for one price.
Awesome. So let's head on over there next.
So we're standing in our bridal house. You get access to this house for the full term of your rental. You don't have to be out before the ceremony starts. We do have a common area, which we're standing in right now, that includes a refrigerator freezer with an ice maker so that you can put snacks and drinks for your bridal party, which I highly recommend because it's going to be a long day. We have a bride side of the house, which runs down the hallway here, and a groom side in the back. There are separate doors for both sides, separate bathrooms. So if you want to do the whole don't see each other the day of thing, you can do that. There's a separate exit on the groom side from the house. So they don't have to come through the common area at all.
Okay, so we know that we all love to plan, and as many vendors as there are involved in weddings, there's always crazy things that can still happen. So what's the craziest thing that has happened to y'all here?
I guess the craziest thing would, and it's actually happened twice, the officiant has not showed up.
Oh my goodness.
So for one reason or another, and don't know why, but in both cases, luckily at my church, my pastor, we were able to call him, and once he came from Barfield Park with his kids. He was still in shorts and a t-shirt, but he did the wedding. The other time he was dressed a little bit better, but was able to do the wedding. So since then, I've actually gotten my officiant's license, so if that happens again, I could step in and do the wedding last minute.
Well, good to know for all of our couples out there.
Absolutely.
That's so comforting.
And I try not to do the princess bride wedding unless you want something like that.
Could you imagine? Okay, well, before we go, could you give us a little bit of advice for our couples here?
Yeah, you know, the biggest thing I always tell my couple, and you said something about all the vendors and everything that you plan, you know, inevitably, the day of the wedding, something's going to glitch. It could be a small, it could be a big, but one thing to remember at the end, you know, you're here to marry the love of your life. And at the end of the day, regardless of what happens, whatever goes right or goes wrong with the planning, with the catering, with the DJ, with the bar, with all of that stuff, the mission will be accomplished.
Okay.
you're still going to be married. So, you know, kind of take everything with a grain of salt. Understand that you know, it's all human interaction. Things are going to happen. They're always going to do the best they can to mitigate, you know, whatever vendor causes the issue or has an issue. But at the end of the day, remember, you're still going to be married, and that's the ultimate goal.
Okay. All right. So even if you're fishing, it doesn't show up. Like
That's right.
They've got
we'll
that
figure out a way.
Good to know. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We really appreciate it, and thank you all for watching. See you next time on StreetWise.
Take care.
Crazy about a shot, that's me.